Mochi, you okay? What's up? You okay?
Yo, 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 yo. I hate it. Yeah, I saw you like the, Blood of the Old World was a little bit better than Realm Slayer for sure. The duel at the very end with, like, said Rat and Gotrek is good. It's a fun book. Or audiobook. Those two are the introduction to Age of Sigmar, and then it kind of just goes into, like, your typical, you know, I'm here to kill something. I'm here to murder. Yo, 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 yo. Now, we're gonna be here for probably like an hour, maybe, or so, and then I gotta go. We, purchased a new vacuum, because we don't have one. I would always borrow a vacuum from family to kind of, like, really deep clean the place, so we got a $200, like, Amazon vacuum. So we gotta go clean! We gotta suck up all the mochi hair all over the floor. We have to wash the carpets. Should be fun. Should be excelente. Well, I mean, he drags his piss onto the carpet sometimes, yeah. A little bit of a pee stain near the carpet. Nasty dog. He's a dog. He means well. He does mean well. And I should be watching fucking Aliens Romulus today. But guess what we're not doing? Watching Aliens Romulus today. What a sad existence we live. What a sad existence. So depressing. Well, at least it'll be in theaters for about a month. I'll see it in a month's time. Hopefully in a few days instead, but... Yours was the same? Yeah. I mean, dogs do that sometimes. They just shit everywhere, piss everywhere. Well, where they should be doing it, you know. Yo, 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 yo. Wait, does anyone know if they showed the new GW stuff, the Vespids? I don't think I looked into those at all. The new Kill Team box, I think, is what it was. How much money would you have to spend if two people wanted to play Warhammer? $300 maybe, maybe less. Usually the starter boxes are good for two people. They contain 2 armies, the rules, the dice, everything you need to play. Everything you need to start the hobby outside of tools. And paint, which is probably about another $50. Oh, gotcha. So it's Saturday. Yo. I mean, we know it's going to be Vespid. Vespid with Scions, like, that's cool. Are they supposed to be showing anything tomorrow? Or is it just 40k? Could they theoretically show new squats? Is that a possibility? Oh, it's just Kill Team? Oh. Fire Team Elite's better with people, dude. It's meant for co-op. You get AI, but it's AI. The game is so much better with human beings. Much better with human beings. We still never beat that game on the hardest difficulty. Aliens Fireteam Elite on insane difficulty, I think it was, with, like, no HUD. That shit is hard. Amazing game, though. Hang on. There. You know, I thought about playing Total War today. Kind of.
What? Baby Moach. Baby Moach. Yeah, he's very cute. He's very hairy.
Oh, he likes that, damn. He's so cute. Baby Mochi. Or the mold line's not even a mold line, it's a fucking mold slip. I mean, my hands cramp a shit ton. They hurt. They eventually do kind of just fucking arthritis up, and it's awful. But, you know, you only work on it maybe 1 to 2 hours a day, ideally. Just slow burn it so you don't lose your hands. I think there was one day recently where I'd streamed for like 12 hours straight doing this, and my hands were just destroyed. Yeah, I think I saw your posting on Discord, right? Of, like, the Tau guys. They were pretty good. I like the, if it was you, you did, like, the dynamic bass for the ghost kill, I think. Yo-yo. Yeah, no, that's legit, dude. Not many people do custom basses like that. That's cool. I remember when I was younger, I did a few custom basses. One of them was, you know the Mangler Squigs? Now in Age of Sigmar, they used to be Fantasy. I had 2 Mangler Squigs kind of hopping over a fence, crushing a bunch of Empire Men. And I should have kept it because it was great, but I think I just sold it off to somebody. As I did everything in my youth, unfortunately. But hey, man, keep adding to it. It's great. Keep making shit. Keep making. I mean, I just run my hands under, like, hot water, and it works out. It's great. Oh, yeah, more dynamic for sure. I mean, if there's not many of them on the field, you kind of want it to, like, stand out and just look lively, I suppose. Infantry are a little bit harder to work with just because there's so many of them. Like, how in God's name do you make, like, 50 unique poses? You could do it, it's just, Jesus, man. Takes a long-ass time. Like, I'm working on 10 troops here, and this has taken me maybe, like, a month so far. Be it I work, like, excruciatingly slow. But, you know, it's whatever brings you joy. I think for most people with their first army, they're always going to look back and be like, man, I could have done so much better. But in a way, you're glad you didn't because you kind of made it to where you are now doing what you did in the past. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's got a backlog in Warhammer, and if you don't, you just don't know it yet. Yeah, shit takes a long time, man. It's just the idea of eventually getting to it, you know? I think sometimes if you know you like something and you genuinely know you don't have time for them, but you do eventually, that's great. Keep them. For me, I kind of lost interest in a few things, and I'm like, you know what? It's time to part ways. And so you just sell it. Like, my orcs are gone, my Votan are gone. My armies in the past, the Empire, Imperial Guard, all gone. Hell, even my dwarves were basically gone. At least my completed dwarves. My glorious throng. But again, you know, life changes. Things happen. Exactly. I mean, you can, if you've got it lying around and you can get to it, great, work on it. But, like, sometimes you just say, fuck it, man, I'm not doing this shit. You move on with it. You sell it. You put that money into something you care about, you know? Get it out of here. Go for it, man. I think doing Warhammer all day is boring. Not that I hate this hobby at all, but, like, a few hours a day doing this is great. 10 hours a day doing this? I don't know if I can do that, man. That's a lot of scraping. But at least you're productive. You feel like what you've done is worthwhile. Like, I know I gotta finish these backpacks, so I could sit here for 10 hours straight and do it and lose my mind. But certainly not the best thing mentally. Draven, yo, buddy. No, these I kind of, no, those are for my rangers. These are for these guys. My, expedition. So these are gonna have conversions, but they're not gonna be as egregious as something like this, which I was doing actually yesterday. So the ones I was whittling away at were these. It's not done yet, but these are, These are basically finished. They're meant for dwarven miners. So they've got things like little blasting charges, satchels, you know, maps and things. There's different variants, right? These are going to be meant for this group of guys, though, this expedition. They look very expeditionary anyways, right? They got to get shit done. Just a matter of it's just a matter of finishing all of them. Oh yeah, well these are really old. These are like 2006, 2007 Dwarven Miner backpacks. So they're cool. It's just the Dwarven Miner kit was kind of a niche, never used, underappreciated set. Even though it had the best bits in the entire Dwarven army. Had like a pony cart, a mining laser, different like standards that had little goblins sitting in cages. They had a bunch of belt tools and belt bits. So where were they? Like here's one. You got like a chisel, some pouches, harness bits. I think there was one with a beer mug. Oh, this one too. This one's pretty good. Just a bunch of like little minor, you know, trinkets and things, right? Like cool little bits of detail. That's basically it. Yeah, it was just really cool. It was a lot of like, you know, because typically when you've got dwarven units, it's like the dwarf warriors would have maybe a pouch on their belt. The thunderers and the quarrelers have like ammunition. But the dwarven miners had tools, like actual blasting charges. You know, just a bunch of like flavorful bits that just other kits don't have. And like I said, I mean, they even came with ponies, and the ponies would kind of drag around mining carts full of like tools and whatnot, and there would be a mining laser that sits on this thing right here. The mining laser has no rules. It was just kind of a cool thing. Yeah, it's really, really cool. You can use the pony carts now in the game. They've got rules. There's some of the like that. A lot of like really nice, flavorful in-universe bits. You get wheelbarrows. I think there's a wheelbarrow here somewhere. Yeah, right here. It's like, where the fuck would this even go? It's cool, but where does it go? You know, is it a unit filler? Not a lot of the old, You know what? I'm not even familiar with the Elven kits. I know the Empire kits had a bit of flavor. The Empire handgunners had powder monkeys. Literal monkey miniatures with little Empire hats on, and they had fuses on their tails. And they would be there kind of assisting the handgunners and lighting fuses and whatnot for, like, shooting. Like, that was a cool thing. running around with like ammunition and shit. Something like that. I don't know what the elves got. I'm assuming little fairy sprite things from the woods. The high elves might have got like these weird somethings. I don't know. Cool shit though. You can take them. You throw them in. Listen, I haven't played Old World, but I've seen enough talk about those units. You can take them both. You use the Cinder Blast bombs as like a stand and shoot when you get charged. That's what they're used for. I don't think you can use. I don't think you can use both. That doesn't really make sense to be able to use both. I don't know. I wouldn't buy anything from China unless you're interested in a recast. I wouldn't trust it. There's no way to tell. If you want legitimate minis, you'd have to buy them like in the box, ideally, or take a gamble on like unmade things, or sorry, made things. If the price is too good to be true, it's probably a recast. Just saying. I mean, for God's sake, I've seen people with scans of like the GW minis. Like, what the fuck? There was a guy posting around on Facebook like, oh my god, take a look at my scanned Rune Lord from 4th edition. Like, alrighty. Okay. An hair on me. Maybe. I mean, good luck. You might get lucky. I don't think they'll be releasing those anytime soon, to be honest. That kind of seems just like a bit of a niche thing. Yep. And now people want 10 times the price for them. That's how they get you, man. If you didn't buy it when it was available, somebody else did, and now they're going to want 4 times the price. Business is business. It's just not good business. But it's business. Shitty business. It's like all those little poor Pokemon kids who want Pokemon in the stores, and you've got like 40-year-old resellers running around buying up all the Pokemon stock day one when it comes out brand new. And then little Timmy, who's got like parents who are domestic abusers, and he just wants to escape reality and just open Pokemon. He can't even go get some. Like, damn, man. What the hell, dude? Let him have his Pokemon! Thanks, bro. Too real, man. Hey, that's what people do, dude. And yes, Pokemon does retain its value. Ivana's got a few good cards. I remember she bought one for like $200, and now it's like $1,200. That was pretty bonkers. But, you know, that's what people do for Pokemon. Pokemon is like uber nostalgia. It's even crazier than Warhammer. People give fucking Warhammer shit for costing a lot. Go collect Pokemon. Go collect Star Wars. Go collect shit that's like ancient. Ancient and popular with like older people. Magic the Gathering, same thing. You want a Black Lotus or do you want a house? You choose. Black Lotus or house? Yeah, I mean, it'll only get more expensive, right? You could sell it if you hang on to it a bit more. You could absolutely sell it, let it go, get it out of there. Why not? Sometimes you forget you have things, and then when you find them, they're like 20 times the price, and you're like, yes, we're banking. I've made money unintentionally. I don't really... This playlist that I'm listening to right now, I don't really have it public. It's just a bunch of, like, Dwarven theme songs. It's all from the same artist. 9 out of 10. Which is, Clamavi de Profundis. Clamavi de Profundis. Except it keeps giving us the same fucking Over the Misty Mountains song 20 times in a row, and then 20 different variations of it. Dwarf Fortress? Nah. I know of it, but no, it's not for me. No, siree. Dwarf Fortress is not for me. I feel like the only time Ew. Bro, is that some fucking earwax in there? You can't even see it. What the hell, boy? Hey, what is that? Gross. Yeah, when it comes to, I've played Total War for years, yeah. I thought about playing it today on stream. I kind of miss playing multiplayer. I've played the game since Total War 1. I miss playing the Dowie in Domination. I miss getting absolutely shit-stomped by Khorne because there's no counterplay. What a lovely game. 3D printer? I've got 3D printers. I just don't print often. I don't like the process of 3D printing is not fun. The results of 3D printing, excellent. To get to that point, the worst thing ever. I do not like the process. I don't like the smell. I don't like the work. I don't like the mess. I own printers, but I'm just not printing currently. I know some people love 3D printing, and that's awesome, because I think at the end of the day, whatever's sensible for your wallet, whatever's sensible for your eyes, you know, some people love the look of 3D prints, specifically their sculpting. I'm a little bit more pressed when it comes to 3D sculpts. I feel like it has to look a certain way for me to like it. So most of what I do is just with model kits instead. But there's no denying 3D printing being one of the greatest tools ever created for, like, miniature hobbying. It is an invaluable tool. And not to mention, everything you see in today's times are all 3D printed anyways. If this was to come out in today's times, it would have been 3D modeled, 3D printed, and then cleaned up and, like, put into a mold. Everything is digital. It is all digital. I still think one of the most liberating things ever as a hobbyist is if you own a small 3D printer, high resolution, easily, you know, manageable, and you can 3D sculpt. You can make your own bits, you can do your own conversion pieces, everything you do can be done in-house, and you can basically create anything you want. That's what I want. I really, really want that. I've got the printer. It's like a frozen 8K mini. I bought it years ago, and it's just been sitting in storage. But I don't want to get into it. Yo. Reverse engineering something pre-built. I mean, you can take pre-made things and kind of just work with it, if that's what you mean. Like, I am going to be chopping up these bits pretty good. This tool's not done. Ay. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, for sure. All of those tools, though, everything you can learn is like... And it takes a while. Takes a while, and when you're interested in so many different things, it's like, man, do I even have the time for this shit? If time wasn't a factor, oh man. If you had twice as many hours in a day... That'd be interesting, but maybe not the best mentally. I don't think I need this pouch. I need this pouch. It was awesome. It made my day. Yes, I did see it as well. It's very stupid. It's a very stupid video. But that's why people love it. Yeah, Looney, peace, buddy. Take it easy. History altogether. Bro, you are... To understand the works of any scholar, it requires these strategies. Jeez, brother. I mean... There is a lot to learn in life. There's a lot to learn. You are not wrong. Hey man, it's whatever people are passionate about. Passion for everything. Mhm. Look at this. Interesting. Oh, being passionate for anything can be kind of cursed. How to tell if things are sold in your sale section? Everything's sold, I deleted. Like 90% sure everything I've sold has been deleted so far. And I still have so much stuff I haven't even listed. Just to the side. Most of the stuff that's sold is gone. True statement about history is no matter how much you work on a book or article, it can never capture what... Exactly, that's true. Yeah. Some things are just kind of left to the past, and you'll never know because they're in the past, unless you had people there, you know, living and breathing and have perfect accounts of what happened. You'll never know. It is indeed a curse. Oh, exactly. But, you know, people speculate, or through historical things, they can kind of, like, come to a conclusion, even if it's not 100% correct. History's written by the victors. The Meteor won. Mochi, what are you crying about? What's wrong, baby Moch? Okay, final piece, the backpack. And then it's ammunition time. I gotta go cut out individual shells. Lovely. Trying to understand the medieval times is impossible, only using medieval sources coming from the Catholic Church because it's biased. I mean, I think when it comes to anything hundreds of years ago, how much of it is absolutely perfectly crystal clear? But I mean, that's a good point, yeah. Some things you just need to accept and make creative liberties. Or assume so. I mean, if a lot, I'm sure, you know, that's the thing with history. It's that it's been going on for so long, and there's a lot of people who are really diehard about it. So I'm sure they've come up with something. But again, it's not like 100% guaranteed to be kind of the end all be all, but most people accept it for what it is. If you devoted your life to something like that and you're telling people things because you've researched the most, your word makes the most sense to me, man. History is cool, but yeah, it's very daunting. Very, very daunting. Ooh. Mochi, why are you crying so much, baby Mochi? What's wrong? You're so small I can't even see you behind the gate. Bro is the size of a football. Well, I mean, shit. Yeah, back then, I mean, if you're the church, you're probably saying a bunch of stuff that's certainly not too true in some of those times. You know, there's a lot of very crazy things going on back in the day. But hey, again, if they won and that's what was written, and that's what we know, the world is a crazy place. Don't go digging for the truth. You won't find it. There is no truth. Unless you're watching the Discovery Channel at like 3 a.m. Then you will see some crazy shit. All right, I think once I'm done this, I do have to go. It's not the longest stream, but it's one regardless where I can actually get stuff done. Not really. Sometimes I watch them. I did watch the one that was released today off stream. Because it was incredibly stupid. I think they're all kind of stupid, but in a good way. I actually do remember getting banned at the end of that game. Or the end of the YouTube video with the chat logs. That was so dumb. Mirrorwind is what? Talking about Skyrim? We talking about games here, or are we talking about, like... Is that Oblivion? Is this history or real life? I don't know, bro. What? Sounds like Oblivion. I mean, it's always good when they leave things up to, like, interpretation. It's cool having a definitive story, but no history is, at least in those times, is definitive, like you said. Being able to piece things together and kind of, like, gauge, you know, oh, this looks like this happened and that's cool, or people recounting things. I've never played those games, so I can't say much, but, you know. Oh, gotcha. That's cool. I haven't really given those games any thought, to be honest. I think the, when Oblivion was out is when I was fucking with them, and then I just never really kept up with it. And I was also playing WoW. And if I'm playing WoW, I don't have much time to play other games, because WoW is basically 10 games in one. Yeah, that's cool. Yep. And you kind of, I suppose, join up with, like, whoever you think is right versus who is good and who is wrong. It's more of just what you believe in. Again, I don't know how that game works. I haven't played it, but I'm assuming they're very RPG heavy. We are working on backpacks. Dwarvish expeditionary backpacks. Belt tools, accessories. Just detailings. That's really it. A lot of minor fun bits. Well, I mean, that's literally what it was, yeah. Like, the Empire is... Well, I mean, oh, sorry, the Rebellion. Yeah, actually, to the Empire, it seems like they're a terrorist organization and all that stuff. Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, in Rogue One, the Rebellion is very, like, those guys go all out. Like, they do anything they can for their cause. Like, they will crash ships and suicide and just do everything in their power to kind of make sure the Empire doesn't win. Which, you know, that sounds pretty crazy, but then when you realize what the Empire's doing with, kind of subjugating the galaxy and everything, and, you know, everyone's under the, boot of the Emperor. Who knows? But, I mean, you still rooted for the, Rebellion, because it's all the good guys. The good guys on screen. Yeah, subjugating the galaxy to, oh, we will bring order in this and that, but then people are treated like shit and all this other stuff's going on. It's like, is it really worth it being under the boot of the Empire? Star Wars is cool. You know, the thing is with Star Wars, though, is that no matter what George wanted, it was still kind of very popular with the kids and the merchandising and everything, and it was very much just like, Luke is the good guy. Obi-Wan's the good guy. Yoda's the good guy, which they are. But no matter how you view it, you got the good and the bad. It's just maybe later on in life you may think differently about certain things, but it's a fun time. It's not real. Well, whatever it may be. I think in one of the, I don't know if, like, well, there was something about, I heard something for the, expanded universe, where the Empire was kind of, like, uniting everyone under one banner, not in the most of, you know, appropriate ways, to prepare themselves for, like, the Yuzang Vong if they invaded the galaxy or something. They were aware of, like, an alien race greater than the Empire, and they kind of needed everyone on board. Some shit like that, I can't remember. The UE no longer exists. Oh, yeah. What does it have to do? Jar Jar, what does Jar Jar have to do with it? Jar Jar, bro, he's there for the kids. Jar Jar doesn't matter. Jar Jar doesn't matter. Why are you typing this? Be quiet. Go build Warhammer. You'll feel better. Don't say these things. Bro must have lost 5 league games in a row. Listen, buddy. Life is amazing if you just stop playing League 24/7. You gotta chill out, go enjoy life, smell the grass, eat the grass, take pictures of birds, maybe adopt a dog. You know, I feel like if you're depressed, or you feel like your life kind of, you know, isn't the most exciting, get a dog. Getting a dog will give you so much purpose in life, and you will love this thing like no other. And they will love you like no other. It's true, though. Dogs are great. Mochi, what's up, baby Moch?
What's up, baby Mooch?
Mochi doesn't eat grass. Mochi eats leaves. Yeah, I mean, some people just work all over the world. I have a buddy who flies planes. He's not really settled anywhere. At least from what I've heard. But, you know, that's life. Everyone does something different. We all are interested in different things, and sometimes you just need a helping hand or a different outlook on things to really turn yourself around. That's always a good thing. I think this backpack is basically done. I need a small loan of $1 million so you can buy all my plushies. Deal. You win $1 million, I'll sell you all of my plushies with a discount of $5 each. Yeah. You could be the plushie salesman. I have no LP to sell. If I did, I'd be able to, maybe. I have none. Okay, I need to start chopping up some ammunition belts. Or pouches. Even though I said I have to leave soon, which I will, but... Not the Misty Mountains again. There's like 8 versions of this fucking song in the playlist. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, 8 minutes. Yeah, no, I'm sick. It's a good song, but I'm genuinely sick of it. Like, I never thought I'd be saying that, but I am. But it's good. It's just too much. How about just this one? There we go. Yo, yo. Down, 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 down. Down, 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 down. Mochi, are you just crying like a baby? My dog is just crying. Mochi, stop! It's okay, Mochi. Chill out. I really gotta chop this down if I want to put it anywhere. Doesn't look good. I think I need to realize that when it comes to these guys' like equipment, less is more. I can get really lost in just adding way too much detailing, and it would just look too crowded. Mochi! Hang on, let me go see Mochi. He's crying because he's a baby. Okay. All right, we're here, but we're not here for long. Yo, yo. Yeah, Mochi's just crying because Ivana's taking a massive dump. He must have smelled the dump! She's taking a dwarven dump, laddie. It's large and stinky. Like the Shrek swamp. Man, what the hell? Bloody. I guess. Why would they ever do an acoustic version of this song? It's so dumb. Like, Jesus Christ. Okay, I'm hoping this ammunition actually fits around his waist. But these, little bits of ammo are kind of annoying to deal with. I mean, the acoustic songs they chose are pretty alright. I mean, they didn't really go into their, like, ridiculous catalog, which I don't think they really will in 2024, but... That's an old song. That's from, like, the third album, I think. I can't even remember what that song sounds like being sung by Dave Brockie. It's such an old, like... Was that the third album? We Kill Everything? I'm gonna kill you. This one. Fourth album? Carnival of Chaos? I can't remember. This is so dumb. Early Guar was so stupid. Actually so dumb. Just get hopped up on the most drugs possible and write the stupidest song you've ever heard. But then they're ironically playing it well. Like... I think the acoustic version's better. This album really wasn't the best. Oh yeah, the acoustic one was way better. This is kind of whatever. I mean, sure. Earlier, you know, 2000s, 90s, whatever it may be, you know, times were different. People sang about different things. It was a different time to listen to music. Wait, if you have to reload your gun, you'd hold it. It'd be your other hand. You wouldn't be reloading it with your same hand. So realistically, the ammunition would be over here. Because you'd put down your hand weapon to then reload your pistol. Well, that's Hollywood reloading. But I guess so. I do paint them when I'm done. Or at least I will. Painting anytime soon? Ooh, pretty slim. I'm just too busy trying to figure out how to do a few things. I don't know what to do with that, though. Still need to figure out what to do with the belt buckle. Give him a fanny pack? A dwarven fanny pack? Mochi, good God, you're a little baby. You're a baby! You are such a baby. It's going to be tough to figure out. There's not that much real estate on these backs. And even on the belts, there's not much going on. The seas will rise by 5 inches before I start painting? Not necessarily. I'm almost completed the 7 basic troops. Very, very slowly, but very surely. Like, the backpack's good. I can fuck with it. But it's a matter of also adding the tools. The tools need to sit on the belt, which is very easy to do, thankfully. And then from that, the ammunition, maybe like 2... somewhere. I just don't want to make it look too, goofy. Like, there's too much going on. I still need to give this guy a belt buckle, and I just don't know what to do with it. Sleep paralysis. Zip, peace, buddy. Yeah, sleep paralysis demons, no good. I could give this... Actually, you know what? This bit was awesome. It just looks a little bit too cumbersome. I can kind of fuck with that. That looks pretty dope. The things that I do. Brother. Interesting. Looks very cumbersome, but I like that look, actually. I like the, I'm getting shit done look. That's cool. But then where does the ammo go? I'm getting shit done. Bro. Go on. So now we're getting into, like, too much shit on him territory. I think that's fine. I mean, that dude is decked out in shit. There's a lot of shit all over him. I use Citadel, most Citadel stuff, yeah. It's just convenience, that's what I use. I think it looks pretty cool. I think I actually like the look of that. Maybe not where the placement is on this thing. Okay, well, I know for a fact I need the backpack and I need this thing. Whether or not I want to put the tools on his belt, I should, but... Paralysis thing? Oh, those are awful. You just kind of sit there and... in desperation. And you can't do anything. You're just stuck when you're sleeping. That is awful. It's weird, man. I've had that once. You're fully awake. This is what mine looked like. Fully awake, staring at the ceiling. My vision was closing in with red and black tendrils, and everything was very intense. It was like a beating. Like a black shroud was around your eyes, and it was a doo-doo, 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 and you looked up, and it was just darkness. You could kind of see what was going on. So that's what mine was. Maybe I was defiled by a demon. I don't know. Maybe I was defiled by fucking carnage. Weird. Not fun. I remember it too, actually, very vividly. So that was what it was. Yeah, not a fun time. I like it, but I feel like it's too much. And I also have to make the crew of the airship, which need kind of like belts full of tools, which make more sense for them. It's very strange indeed, yeah. Cool. I should be ending, honestly. My vacuum is here. We need to go clean. My new vacuum! Dun, 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 dun. I'd love to do some sort of like bullet sash, but the idea is cool, it just won't work. But you know what? Maybe it will. I mean, if that was properly done, I think it would look cool, but that's really hard to whittle into place. And I feel like it would be under his beard, not over it. No, it'd probably be over it. No, that's not going to work. All right, I'm just going to chill out for now, and I got to go vacuum. My pet vacuum is here, so I'm going to go do that. Everyone, thanks for hanging out. I know it wasn't much. Usually isn't much. But I'm hoping, you know what I might do? I might do a late night League stream today. I'm kind of in the mood. I may get on in about 2 hours from now, maybe, and stream for like 3 hours on League. Maybe. Something like that. But yeah, I'm out of here. Everyone, take care of yourselves. Thanks for hanging out. If you see me again, it'll be here tomorrow or in 3 hours or so, 2 hours or so, you know, on the main channel. And yeah, with that being said, be well. Appreciate it. And go enjoy the rest of your night, ladies and germs. Take care, folks. Peace, peace.